மதுரையிலிருந்து விருதுநகர் செல்லும் தேசிய நெடுஞ்சாலையில் அமைந்திருக்கும் காமராஜ் பொறியியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரியில் 2020-21 ஆண்டிற்கான அட்மிஷன் நடைபெறுகிறது. BE கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ் அண்ட் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் அண்ட் கம்யூனிகேஷன் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் அண்ட் இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்டேஷன் இன்ஜினியரிங், BTech பாலிமர் டெக்னாலஜி, BTech இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி, BE எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் அண்ட் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் இன்ஜினியரிங், BTech பயோடெக்னாலஜி, BE மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE சிவில் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE மெக்கட்ரானிக்ஸ் இன்ஜினியரிங் ஆகிய இளநிலை பாடப்பிரிவுகளும் 6 முதுநிலை பாடப்பிரிவுகளும் பயிற்றுவிக்கப்படுகிறது. இந்த கல்வியாண்டில் BTech ஆர்டிபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் அண்ட் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் என்ற புதிய பாடப்பிரிவு அகில இந்திய தொழில்நுட்ப கவுன்சிலின் அங்கீகாரம் பெற விண்ணப்பிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. மேலும் மாணவ மாணவியர்களுக்கு தனித்தனி விடுதி வசதி, அதிநவீன நூலகம், உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உள்விளையாட்டு அரங்கம், கல்லூரி பேருந்து வசதி, வேலை வாய்ப்பு வசதி. எதிர்கால கனவு நனவாகிட தன்னாட்சி பெற்ற காமராஜ் பொறியியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரி, SPG சிதம்பர நாடார் C நாகம்மாள் கேம்பஸ், SPGC நகர், K வெள்ளாக்குளம், விருதுநகர் அருகில், மதுரை மாவட்டம். கவுன்சிலிங் கோட் 4959.
Hi, welcome all the teachers to this online session. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is educational video content creations. So you might heard there are a lot of options for creating this type of educational video content creations. There are so many softwares, open source softwares are available. In our previous online session also, our faculty members have demonstrated you how to create this type of educational video content creation using OBS softwares, etc. like that. And today, what is the difference between the previous session is, we are going to create all the educational video content creation one and only using mobile applications. You need not use any laptops or any computer PCs for these sessions. Okay. For my example, several teachers who might not have any laptops or any computers in their home. So for them, this session will be very useful, and all these mobile apps are available freely in Play Store, Android Play Store, and also iPhone App Store. So let us start today's sessions, and let us introduce myself. My name is R. Shaktivel Murugan, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Kamaraj College of Engineering Technology, Virudhunagar. Okay, and this is the today's table of content. So first I am going to explain you about how to create educational content using slides, that is PPTs, and then I am going to give a small video of how to create educational content preparation using tabletop. I think this is useful for most of the mathematical faculties and mathematical teachers, because they might use several formulas, and they are difficult to enter the formulas in most of the software, because nowadays most of the challenges for the mathematical faculty is the typing of that formulas, and the drawing content will be very difficult for them. For some other faculties it will be very useful. And the next one is the educational video content creation using some screen recording applications. So the above two criteria is content preparations. Then the third criteria is video creation using some screen recording app. So these two are different. First one is only the content preparation. Next one is due with that content that we already prepared using slides and also using our tabletop. In case if we want some continuous sequence of videos, then we have to use this type of screen recording software. And the last one is video creation and editing. So all these are I am going to explain by using mobile applications. So in today's session, we are going to discuss the important mobile applications in these slides. So these applications are very useful for educational content creations. So teachers, you may take snapshot of this one single slides and please download these apps in your Android Play Store or iPhone App Stores, and please start practicing in your free time. So first one I will explain. First one is slide creation, that is educational video content creation. Almost 70-80% of our faculties and teachers, they used to create their content one and only by using PPTs. Some others maybe use some other technical apps. Okay, so this type of slide creations, you all know, as I said, PowerPoint is the major applications that we already used in our PCs, laptops, etc. It is the product by MS Office, that is Microsoft. And here I am going to introduce one more app, that is Zoho Show app. So in mobile applications, the creation of PPT will be very easy when compared to PowerPoint applications in this app, that is Zoho Show app. So today's session I am going to explain only this Zoho Show app, because whatever the content PPTs that we are going to create in PowerPoint, that we can create in Zoho Show app with less time. And the next one is screen recording app. So the screen recording app, so in most of the smartphones, the screen recording nowadays, in most of the modern smartphones, the screen recording app is inbuilt. So the screen recording app in most of the Samsung phones, Redmi phones and also iPhones, the screen recording app is inbuilt. So in case if you are using some traditional phone or old phones, so there are some open source mobile applications are there. One of the important application is X Recorder app. It is suitable for Android phone. For iPhone, the same name is under WU Recorder app. Okay, you can use this. So it simply record whatever the screen along with the system audio and also the microphone. And the screen recorder app. The screen recorder is also available in most of the iPhone and Android. And the last one is the video editing. In mobile applications, the very powerful video editing app is Power Director. So today's session we are going to discuss this Power Director app only. So UCut is also one of the another app that we can do video editing. Okay, so come on, let us enter today's sessions. So in the first session I am going to explain you about how to create the PPTs using Zoho Show app, and the next one is using our created PPTs. Then I am going to explain you how to create the educational video based upon the screen recording app. So I am going to use X Recorder app, and afterwards at the last I am going to tell you and share you something about this video editing app using Power Director. Come on, let us go into the further program. Okay, now at first I am going to explain you about how to create educational video content using PPT. So you all know well about the first application, that is PowerPoint. So most of the time we spent our most of the video PPT content creation using this Microsoft PowerPoint, but only difference, we used it in our laptop or desktop. So we can do all the options in PowerPoint in our laptops. The same options are also available in this. So you can create this type of presentations and etc. The same, all the options that are available in desktop, that is also available in this mobile applications, but it is quite difficult. But there is one more app, that is Zoho Show app. Today I am going to explain you how to create this PPT using this Zoho Show app. So here in this applications, it is easy when compared with PowerPoint. So also the format at last, it is PPTX. It is also same that we created from the PowerPoint applications, also by using this Zoho Show app applications. Okay, come on, let I enter into this Zoho Show app. So this is the Zoho Show app. So in this Zoho Show app, so here some settings option is also there. So let it be. So there is no need for us. So here under this applications, there is one plus sign. So just click on this plus sign. So here this Zoho app is having lot of templates. So you can use any one of the templates available in this Zoho app. So if not, you can go for one blank presentations. So this is that blank presentations. So you can use that blank presentations. Now I am click on that blank presentations and click this tick mark. So it will load it. So once in case if it is loaded, at the topmost point here you are having the title of this presentations. So if I click on this, now I am going to give the title, that is now I am going to differentiations. Okay, let us create one simple PPT using mathematical topic. So differentiations. So here also I am going to give the title differentiation. Click the tick mark. Okay, once if I click, then here I am going to give the edition presented by my name. So one thing is easy in mobile is here in the mobile phone spell check is also enabled, and also if I type a simple word in the mobile dictionary, there are a lot of options is also available, so we can easily type this and it will be useful. It will be easy when compared to desktop. So once if you start preparing this type of PPT in mobile phone, then I promise you that you never go for desktop for this type of PPT creation. Okay, so once I have entered, so now I am going to tell you about formatting. So here this is the formatting options that is under the center, that is under the bottom of the app at the center one. So if I click on this, before that I just selected this one and I have go for this format options. Then here it categorized into three ones: shape, text and arrangements. So first I go for arrangement. So in case the third one is easy, if is arrangements is just an alignment, it is left alignment or right alignment or center alignment. Like this, it is upper alignment, downward alignment and center alignment. And the next one is distribution by horizontal, vertical. Okay, then flip option. These are all available for image of figures. It is not available for text. Then coming to text. So in this, as like whatever the formatting options that are available under computers, that is MS Word formatting, that is bold, italic, this bold, italic, underlined, all these options are available in this application also. So it is subscript and this is superscript. These options also available, and in this here it is also left alignment, right alignment and center alignment, and here the line spacing options is also available here. Okay, then coming to this font, and these are the list of fonts available in this softwares. So mostly if we want some professional fonts, that also available. So here what I have, the default options that is selected is Open Sans for this template, so let it be. So here I have selected this one. So you know this one is this one is font weight. So here also some bold, semi-bold options is also available. What I have given is bold. And font size. So here you have note down, it is two arrows. One is upper arrow, another one is downward arrow. If you click on this upper arrow, then the size keeps on increasing. If you click on this downward arrow, the size keeps on decreasing. And the next one is font color. Now I am going to select this font color, and here also some grades of fonts also available below that. So I am selecting this one, and the next one is list styles. So here it is used for text options that I will explain later, and this is enough for this text box. Okay, then the next one is shape. So here fill stroke. So for example here it is none. If I selected this solid fill, and here the selected text box will becomes the entire fill options like this. So this is fill. Stroke means it is nothing but a border line. So here you can select the stroke options. So it is a continuous lines means. Then if I selected some black color means, black or blue color means, here if you make a zoom, the outline border will be in that color. So this is the stroke options. Okay, then effects, we can give shadow effects or reflection effects using this. So if I click this shadow, then the shadow option the shadow features is also enabled. So there are lots of features is there. Okay, now I need to make this font bigger in size, so that I am go to text and keep my size increasing. I am going to give it as 18. So in case if it is not suited, means I am going to just enlarge the size of the text and then keep 18. Then I am going to make aligned, so it is left alignment. So in case if I want to keep the entire text box on the left side, then I have to select on it, and if I keep the long press, I can able to move this text box anywhere on this template. So now I am going to keep this option on this. And in case if I want to change the font color, here under this font size there is one option known as font color. I am going to select this font color and I am going to make bold of it. At the top you are having the option as bold. So this is the first thing. Okay, so in case if I created the first thing, I am going to keep a long press and I am going to enter one. Okay, now the next one is, if I keep, this is the first title box and this is layout box, and now I am going to change the background of this slides. For that I am going to select this slide and go to format. Now the options will change. So first option is slide and the next option is theme. So in case if I want to change the layout, so here this is layout, so I can able to change anything according to this layout. For example, if I want to change the background color, there is one option known as background fill. Just click on it, and this following layout there are also several options. In that, solid color, if I select the solid color and then if I click this light color options, and you can select any color you want. So now I am selected this, and there are lot of options is also there, that is gradient color. So here some gradient option is also available. So there are a lot of options are available under this. So you can select any one. And picture, in case if you want to put any pictures, then you can select this type of pictures, or else you can select patterns. So there are several default pattern is also available. These are all the default patterns. You can select any one of this, and you can change the colors of the pattern also. Okay, and also in case if you need to put any of your predefined pictures, then go to pictures, and then here you can select any one of the pictures here. Okay, now I am going to select only the solid color here. Then slide footer. So below the slide footer options, here you can include the date. So the date is also available, that is the current date. So in case likewise the slide footer, you can include the slide number. So in case if you want to apply this only for the single slide, or if you want to apply this throughout the entire slides in this presentations, then you have to click this apply to all slides, or else you can simply leave. So I am just turn off it. And slide setup, slideshow setup means, so you can loop the slideshow and you can disable the transitions effects, etc. And these are the two additional options, that is hide options, that is also available. Under this theme also you can change the entire layout of the themes based upon this available templates. Okay, that's all about this slides. Then I am going to tell you how to create the next slide. So at the bottom here, if you notice, there is one more options. Just click on this button, then the next slide will be available. So it will ask you one template. What is the template for the next slide? I am going to select this title and content. So it will be like this. So here I am going to select rules for differentiation. Okay, so if I selected this, I am going to make a formatting. It is bold, and I am going to change the font color like this, And in case if I want to change the background color, as usual, like this. Okay, so then I am going to Google Chrome, and in Google I am going to type rules for differentiation, and if I selected any images, and there is one law, and here in the internet there are some default images. Now I am going to download this image. If I download, just I press this download, then again I come to this selected one. Now I am going to delete this one. Okay, so now I am going to tell you about what are the things that we are going to insert. So for that, there is one plus sign on the uppermost part of this app. Just click on it. So it has several options. So the first option is shapes. So I will explain it one by one later. So here at the bottom you are having 4 options: text, shape, media and chart. So first I will explain about the media. So because now I am going to insert one picture here, so therefore I am going to select this media. So in that media you can select images, GIF images and also some videos here. So now my requirement is images. So I have already downloaded it in my device. So I am going to select this. So under this image I am going to select this image. Just if I click and drop, or else you can make it the zoom options. So use your fingers and make a zoom. And now I am going to fix this in the bottom of the page like this. Okay, so likewise you can fix any of the images here. Then I am going to click this plus sign. So likewise you can insert images, GIF images and videos here. And now I am going to this text. So in this text at the top you are having the list of templates about the text boxes. For example, I am going to select this text one. So just long press on this box and you can able to move anywhere on this. So just to zoom it, just I am making a long press. I am going to keep the text anywhere on the table. So here I am going to describe anything. C is a constant. So here I am going to keep where C is a constant. I am going to make it as big as much it is. Okay, now I am going to keep this text box here, and in case if I want any formatting options like bold options, and in case if I want increase text size and color of the text, you can use this formatting options. Okay, this is that options. So the next one is similarly, these are the available text box. You can use any of the text box under this template. Then under this currency you can use any of the symbols related to the currencies. And punctuations, here in this punctuations you can use all the symbols, or else you can use your QWERTY keyboards that is already available in your phone. And there are default arrow marks available. You can use any of the arrow mark symbols while preparing this type of PPTs. And this Mac 10 signs, it is very important. So you can use these type of symbols anywhere in your presentations. So these are the major available use of presentation symbols that is useful while creating the PPTs. And miscellaneous, it will be some default symbols and smileys are available, and in case if it is needed you can use of it. Okay, these are all the options available under text. Then I am going to tell you about shape. So under the shape, so these are the basic shapes that is already available. In case if I selected any one of the shape, for example if I am going to select this octagon, so if I selected this octagon, then I keep it here, and if I just double tap it, and I am going to type differentiation formulae. Okay, so in case if my requirement is to keep the picture like this, and if I select on this and then I have to go for this format options, so here you are having some options like shape. So you can change the color of the shape, and then you can include the stroke, that is the border line. So in case if I need the stroke in yellow color, then I have to give this yellow, and if you zoom then you will know about this yellow color and this FX. So here there are options like shadows and reflections. So in case if this reflection needed, and you can use of it, or else you can simply neglect it. These are all the reflection options available, or else you simply turn off it. And in case if you want shadow effects, and you can use this. And the next one, likewise there are several basic shapes are available, you can use any one of it. Based upon that, several arrows you can using this type of options, you can create flow charts etc based upon your requirement. And equation symbols is also available, and stars is also available, and some call out symbols, action buttons is also available, likewise connectors. These are all the options, the lot of options available under shape. The next one is smart element, and I will explain you in the next slide. Next slide I am going to give only the title only. Here I am going to give some titles like analysis, and under the format I am going to keep the text left and the colors as red. Okay, so now I am going to explain you about this smart element that is available under insert commands. So here under this smart, here also there are a lot of available smart elements with animations. For example, if I selected this smart element, and if I click on it, and under this formatting options, here if you look there is one play button. So if I selected this play button, then you can see the list animation type. For example, you can use this for various analysis purpose, or while presentation analytics presentations, it will be very useful. If I click on it, if I am given this percentage bar, so if I need to give the percentage as 70%, then I have to scroll it like it is 70 like this, and you can type whether it is a value or percentage, you can mention here. And the duration of the animations, for example it is 1 second, and in case if I increase this to 3 seconds, then the speed of that animations will differ. For example, you can use this for under this text options. I am going to select, and here I am going to type percentage attained in differentiation. Yes, that's all. So just long press and I keep it above this type of diagram, and once if I make a slideshow, and while presentations you can use this type of smart elements, it will be easy to understand the participants, and it will be eye-catching also. Okay, so likewise there are several smart elements are also available under the shapes. So here you are having one more options known as this one. So if we select it and go to formatting, and if I prompt this, it will also keep like this. So for this also you can use this type. So in case if I want the same thing here, and you can use this copy paste options. So just copy options that is available over it and paste. Then I just click and drag on it. So for example, if I am going to keep this as 60 percentage attained by boys. So like this type of smart elements, you can use it whenever there is our requirement. Okay, so if I make a presentation like this, so it will be really a wonderful one. Then in the next slide, I am going to explain you about analytics. Okay, so under this format options, it is left aligned, and as usual, as a similarity, I am going to keep the colors like this. And under this press and scribbling, so scribble means if I selected the scribble, and you can type the formula or anything you can write x plus y square, and if I press like this, and these options will be available in your PowerPoint. And for this type of requirements, you can use this type of scribbling. And in this scribbling, there are lots of connectors, and silhouettes, you can use this type of default images available. And for example, there are a lot of default images are there. And in case if I selected this, under this format options, so under this arrange, here I just know about this flip. If I selected this flip, it will be turned like this, and if I selected this flip, it is also like this. So you can use according to that. And rotations, you can rotate this entire objects according to your requirement. So this type of animations will be useful while preparing this type of analytics. Okay, now I am going to delete this. In case if you want to delete, just long press on it and press this delete. Okay, so likewise, now I am going to explain you about the last content, that is chart. So there are a lot of chart option is also available, that is column chart, bar chart, line chart, scatter chart, pie chart, area chart, and donut chart, and also scatter chart. So first, as a sample, I will explain a column chart. So if I inserted this type of column chart, so defaultly, in case here it is comes under the category 1, 2, 3, and also the series 1, 2, 3. In case if I want to make edit, just select this edit option here, and here for me I need only the 2 columns and only 2 rows. So here at the top you are having an option known as insert row, insert column, likewise delete row, delete column. So my requirement is I am going to delete one of the row, therefore this is the delete row options. If I selected, it will be like this. And here series 1, series 2, 3 columns are available. Here under this options, I am going to select this and column will be deleted. And now I am going to click this update button. If I click this update, then the entire chart will be updated. And also if I having some analytics, and just I selected and press edit, and here I am going to make as our again. For example, if say this is for boys and this is girls, maybe I am going to present the results of boys and girls, and this is Tamil medium students and this is English medium students. So in case if you have the datas, you could able to present this in a catchy form. And if you select this update button, this entire data will be updated. So likewise, Tamil medium, English medium, green color indicates Tamil medium, yellow color indicates English medium. In case, make the edit, in case under this options you are having layout presets. So here these are the default layout presets. You can select any one according to your requirements, or else under the style presets also some default styles are available. You can select any one of this. And legend, you can have the options where to keep these legends and the data labels. So if I enable this values data labels, and you can see the data option, the values that is over this bar chart. So under this bar chart, and you have the right text under this chart, you will include some text options here. So under this text options, you can include analysis of boys and girls. So likewise, you are having certain options. In case if you are having, similarly you are having lot of chart options are there. Likewise, you can include this type of bar chart also. So under this bar chart also, in case if it is required, you can options known as edit. So here also you have the option known as delete row, insert row, and it here in the bar chart it is having only single column. So here it represents the 4 quarters. So therefore, if you have the values, then it will be distributed like this. So you can use this type of analysis according to your. So that's all. So this will be useful. So once if you select entirely completed your presentations, then you can run this slideshow. So use your fingers to slide right or left. So once if you created, you can use the slide options and you can check the content preparations. Okay, and the last one feature is remaining, that is known as animations. So there are a lot of animations options are there, and you can once practice these applications by your own, then only you could be able to experience. I will explain the small thing. For example, if I want to animate the first slide, this entire title, then I have to select this animation that is available under the leftmost button. So here it is, animation is under this category entrance, emphasis and exist. So entrance means the animations that is entering into the slide, and exist means the animation that is exist from this slides, and emphasis means the animations that is keep continuing doing some animations while at the time of presentations. Okay, under this entrance, if I select this plus button, there are a lot of options is also there. So here this is at the time when the animation is keep going on, and you can see the preview also. And at the emphasis, here you are having some options. Okay, if I selected this grow, once if I selected these two animations, now if I start presenting, if I slice right, then the animations will start. It will keep on like this. Likewise, these are all the default one. In case if I want to animate it in the path, so for example, I am selecting this one here. If I selected and create this path, so here the path will be like this. There are a lot of path options is also available, so you can use this type of path options. So once if you use this type of path, the object will be moved according to it. If I selected this, the path objects will be moved from this to that. So you can use this type. So that's all about the PPT content creations. So once if you completed all this one, and at the last I forgot to mention the thank you slides. Then at the last, if you selected all these things, and the very important one is to export this entire presentations in a standard format. Then only you could be able to use these presentations in laptop, desktop, and also in even any cloud platforms, and also in any of the mobile phones. For that, the last options that I am going to do is share. So in this share, you are having three options. Invite collaborators means you can invite some other persons to access these presentations. They can also edit, then they can also create. And share the slide as an image means you can entirely convert this entire slide, this particular single slide, into one image file, and you can share that image in WhatsApp or etc. in any other platforms. And now my requirement is download presentations. So in case if you click this option as download presentation, two options will be enabled. One is PDF, another one is PowerPoint. Now I selected this PowerPoint and click OK. Then these options will be downloaded. So once if the download is complete, then it will be available in your downloads folders in your mobile phone storage. Then you can use that downloads for the further updates. So that's all about the PPT creations. So upcoming I am going to explain you about how to create educational video from this PPT using screen recording softwares. Okay, now I am going to explain you about how to make educational videos based upon our PPT content preparations. So in the previous video I have already explained you about the PPT creations using this show app. Now based upon that PPT, first our initial thing is we have to create some educational content, then only we could be able to create the educational video. So once if I created the PPT, then I have to convert my PPT to educational video, that is by adding my voice including with that PPT content. So for that we need the screen recording app, the basic screen recording app. There are lots of screen recording apps in our modern mobile phones. There are inbuilt screen recording softwares is also available, but today I am going to explain this by using X Recorder app. It is free versions, so now I am going to explain this app. So click on this app. So here these are some basic settings. So the resolution is based upon the video resolutions. In case if your mobile is having high screen resolutions, then you can use 1080 or else 360 is enough for any video content that will be uploaded in. If it is created using 360 pixels, it is easily available via YouTube. And then the frames per second, so 30 frames per second is enough. So or else you can use the settings auto, or else you can give 30 frames per second. And this orientation is, so kindly mention this as automatic, because in case if you tilted the phone to landscape or portrait mode, it will record automatically, or else it will record according to it. And in case if possible you can use the storage locations. And here this one is important, so record audio. In case if you enable this record audio button, if you enable this record audio button, then you could able to record only your microphone. If you disable this, then you could able to record only the system audio. So using this screen recorder software, you could record either the microphone or the screen sounds. That's all. And the common modes are as it is, so make it as a default one. And the counter before start, just 3 seconds is enough, just to make it intensively make you to give some alert. Okay, now it is okay. Now if you enable the screen recorder, minimize it, then here these are some options. So here this red color indicates the recording options. So now I am going to open my presentation. So this is my PPT. So just to go to that slideshow presentations, if I click the slideshow, then I am going to start recording this. So if I start recording this, now I am going to talk. Hey students, today we are going to discuss about the topic differentiations. It is one important topic in mathematics, and this topic is presented by Mr. R. Shaktivel Murugan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Kamaraj College of Engineering Technology, Virudhunagar. So first I am going to discuss about the rules for differentiations. So on the left side I have mentioned some few basic important derivative formula for differentiations. One of the important rule is constant rule. So where if you differentiate a constant with respect, that is d by dx of a constant, the value is 0 where the c is a constant. And also I have mentioned various differentiation formula below that constant rule, so you just go through it. And now I am going to present the analysis of your class test based upon the class test exam conducted in differentiations. So 70% of the students has attained pass percentage in differentiation exams, where the boys attained 60%. So, and here I have made one analytics regarding the Tamil medium and English medium students, where in Tamil medium boys have secured more percentage and in English medium girls have secured more percentage than boys. And here also I have mentioned the pie chart, you just go through it. And that's all about the various analytics. And thank you students for your kind patience. So now I am going to stop my record. Okay, so if I completed my recording, so in the X Recorder app, it will be available under this video category. So in this video, this is my recent records. So in case if I want to rename it, I just made it as presentation. Okay, so that's all. So once if I completed the presentations, then you can view that by using this. Also you can view that recorded video also available in that gallery. So in that gallery, go to albums. So go to the videos. In that videos, so if you just click on it, here you can see the recorded video. Hey students, today we are going to discuss about the topic differentiations. It is one important topic in mathematics, and this topic is presented by Mr. So once if you recorded this, you can share this video content through WhatsApp or through your mail, Gmail, or if using your official mail. And also you can save this entire content to your Google Drive or some other drives. And that's all. So next I am going to explain you how to edit this video in the upcoming videos. Hello teachers, hope you have learned so many educational video content preparations using about mobile applications. In the past videos, I have explained you about educational video content preparations, particularly the PPTs, and also I have tell you about how to create that PPT content into educational video. Hope you have learned that content well. Now, what is the difficulties faced by most of the faculty members, particularly the maths faculty members and the faculty members who are handling problematic papers? So you see, the problematic papers that you are handling, it contains so many expressions, so many formulas and so many drawings and figures. It is something quite difficult to create that content in the PPTs and also some video content creations. So for example, if some other faculties is creating this type of educational video content preparations, that they will take some less time. The same content, if they are prepared by the mathematical faculty and also the problematic paper handling faculty, it will take double the time. So these are the difficulties faced by those faculties and teachers. So for that, we are having some other solutions. We are having one more solutions. What the solution is to create the video content by using tabletop setup kit. Okay, so what is tabletop setup kit? I will explain. So whatever the contents and whatever the problems that you are going to teach, you should express your ways by using one piece of paper along with pen. And you should record this content in your mobile phone with proper alignment. So this is tabletop setup kit. Okay, so then the next question you might ask, how to take that type of video setup using the limited facilities that is available in your home and your workplace. So for that, I am going to explain how to create that type of tabletop setup videos based upon our basic requirements. So in my home, what I have set up, I am going to share with you. So for that, I need this type of one cardboard, and this is one cardboard box. So almost it is one shoe box, and this is one cardboard box. So the requirement is you have to take this type of cardboard box for at least 1 feet. So that is the requirement. And now I am going to keep this type of setup on my table like this, and I am going to keep this shoe box is on the table like this. I have to keep these two cardboard box. At least it should be 1 feet height. It should be placed nearby each other with some space in between them. And then I am going to take another one bridge-like constructions. So here for my home I have taken this box. It is also one carton box, or else you can use any sticks or any piece of cardboards, or even case a cricket stump is also enough. So whatever the content that you are having, so at least it should be around 75 centimeters, and it should be interconnected these two carton boxes. So this is the setup, and under this setup you have to keep your papers under this setups, and keep your mind that you should be kept this setup under proper lightings. So here I am having one light facilities above this setups. So whatever I record here, that light facilities will automatically record the entire things. So this is the setup. Okay. So that's all. I hope these facilities you can easily arrange it in your home or in your workplace. Now I am going to demonstrate you how to make this type of video setup using our smartphone. Now I am going to tell you about how to calibrate the mobile phones for this tabletop setup. So for that I am going to keep my mobile phone over here, and now I am going to place the mobile phone like this at the centers, and keep steady that the camera should not cover up on this bridge. So if I keep the mobile phones over here, the phone should be exactly located in static conditions and it won't shake, won't undergo any shake. And this is the test setup that we have already created. And once if I keep my phones, then my phone is in static conditions, and whatever if you able to write in this piece of paper, then it automatically starts recording. So for this I need to calibrate. For calibrating, the simple trick I used is just here zoom the paper in your mobile smartphones. So I am going to zoom this according to it entirely covers the entire paper. So this is the way to record. And once if you start recording, okay, now almost it is correct, and kindly keep some space at the right or left over here, in case at the time of writing anything, if your paper will get shakes, then it will be easy to make editing. Okay, now the entire calibration setup was over. Now I am going to start recording, and now you just switch on the microphones, and in your audio will be recorded automatically in your smartphones. Okay, now I am going to start. Okay, now I just start recording. Dear students, now in this class I am going to explain you about some mathematical expressions and formulae, and also I am going to tell you how to calculate strain energy for bar element. So for that, first I am going to write a simple formula, that is strain energy U is equal to EA by 2 integral of 0 to L du by dx whole square dx. So where A is the area, it should be in the unit of mm square, and E is Young's modulus, its unit is Newton per mm square. So for example, this is the way that you are going to explain this type of content to your students. And in case if you are having any diagrams, for example I am going to draw one stepped bar. So this is the stepped bar, where the length of the stepped bar is L1 and the length of the stepped bar is L2, where this is the area of cross section, that is it is diameter 1, and this is having the diameter D2. And here it is having one material as Young's modulus 1, and it is having the next material as Young's modulus 2. And this is the problem. Now our objective is to find out displacement U. So likewise, this is the way, if you whatever the content that you speak, it will automatically get recorded, both the paper content along with your audio. So this is the way you have to create this type of educational video using this tabletop kit. Now I am going to stop my record, and once if the recorder gets stopped, then you can go to the gallery. So go to that gallery. In that gallery, you could see my recordings. If you just play on it, and it will just play.
Okay, now I just start recording. Dear students.
Okay, you can share this video content to your students either in WhatsApp or by using your smartphones. Teachers, now you could be clear that how to create this type of educational video by using this tabletop kit. So till now, based upon my experience, I have created like this lot of educational video content creations for my students because I am handling problematic papers and it will be easy for me to create this type of tabletop data. Okay, so while considering this type of tabletop kit, you might face some other extra problems like you will not get exactly calibrated your entire content exactly through that, and you may get some lightings problems. So I have also faced some lot of problems. So I have noted all the problems done by this type of tabletop setup. So that is, I have created one extra apparatus. That apparatus tabletop kit especially for handling this type of educational video content creations. So now I am going to share some pictures of the tabletop kit that I have created in our institutions along with some technicians. So I am going to share some pictures. So this kit, what I have tell is, we have designed this kit entirely to rectify all the problems faced with this type of setup while arrangements in our home or workplace. So you could get proper lightings using this device, and also you could get calibrated A4 papers, legal papers, and also even A3 size papers using this apparatus. But in our home setup, you could be able to calibrate only A4 size papers. So this setup, it should be useful to you. In case if you need this type of tabletop setup, you can contact our head of the departments and you can approach us in any times. We could really be able to help you in any occasions for you. Okay, so now you could understand the video content creation using tabletop setup. So thank you.
மதுரையிலிருந்து விருதுநகர் செல்லும் தேசிய நெடுஞ்சாலையில் அமைந்திருக்கும் காமராஜ் பொறியியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரியில் 2020-21 ஆண்டிற்கான அட்மிஷன் நடைபெறுகிறது. BE கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ் அண்ட் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் அண்ட் கம்யூனிகேஷன் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் அண்ட் இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்டேஷன் இன்ஜினியரிங், BTech பாலிமர் டெக்னாலஜி, BTech இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி, BE எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் அண்ட் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் இன்ஜினியரிங், BTech பயோடெக்னாலஜி, BE மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE சிவில் இன்ஜினியரிங், BE மெக்கட்ரானிக்ஸ் இன்ஜினியரிங் ஆகிய இளநிலை பாடப்பிரிவுகளும் 6 முதுநிலை பாடப்பிரிவுகளும் பயிற்றுவிக்கப்படுகிறது. இந்த கல்வியாண்டில் BTech ஆர்டிபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் அண்ட் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் என்ற புதிய பாடப்பிரிவு அகில இந்திய தொழில்நுட்ப கவுன்சிலின் அங்கீகாரம் பெற விண்ணப்பிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. மேலும் மாணவ மாணவியர்களுக்கு தனித்தனி விடுதி வசதி, அதிநவீன நூலகம், உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உள்விளையாட்டு அரங்கம், கல்லூரி பேருந்து வசதி, வேலை வாய்ப்பு வசதி. எதிர்கால கனவு நனவாகிட தன்னாட்சி பெற்ற காமராஜ் பொறியியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரி, SPG சிதம்பர நாடார் C நாகமாள் கேம்பஸ், SPGC நகர், K வெள்ளாக்குளம், விருதுநகர் அருகில், மதுரை மாவட்டம். கவுன்சிலிங் கோட் 4959.